Hey guys, Bridget here. In this video I want to talk about something which I was asked recently by a student in my designer plan. And the question is, how do I price UI UX design projects, being for web apps, mobile apps, or websites? And the answer is it depends. And the reason being is that it really depends on the client. And I myself, I charge in all sorts of different ways. I charge for a couple $100 for projects, or even tens of thousands of dollars for certain projects. And the real answer is, or actually what I do these days is I essentially hop on a discovery call with the potential client. I first of all assess their situation. So it's almost like going to the doctor. When you go to the doctor and you have a problem, say on your knees, the doctor is not going to just say, hey Mark, just get this and you're going to be sorted out. No, the doctor is going to ask a series of questions in order to understand what is going to be the best solution for your case specifically. And I operate in a very similar way, meaning that I actually ask a series of questions and I probably maybe want to hop on a call even with other team members if needed in order to assess what their need is. And after that, I usually opt for one of these three types of pricing. The first one is going to be fixed pricing, which honestly I don't really do that much these days. And basically fixed pricing, as you may know, is going to be just a fixed price for a project. So for a website design and development, maybe it's like 5K, 10K, whatever that amount is. And for UI UX, it can be the same. Now, the reason why I shy away from fixed pricing, especially with UI UX design projects, is that a lot of the times I'm noticing that it's really difficult to scope the project out, especially when it comes to like web apps, mobile apps, those type of things, because there's always like evolution going on when it comes to those type of projects and companies. They're always changing the scope, updating, and tech moves so fast that you have to keep up with all the competition. So you cannot say, oh, this is what I was thinking a month ago, and I'm not going to basically change anything, even if I had like some good ideas to improve the app. So the nature of that really makes me go more towards an hourly rate, or if there is a lot of continuous ongoing work, I would either go part-time or full-time, but that's a job essentially. So those are usually the type of projects and the type of work that type of pricing that I do the most, really, now that I'm thinking about it. It's just mainly hourly, and the benefit of the hourly, because a lot of people out there are saying, oh, hourly is so bad, hourly it's you're getting undercharged, and yeah, kind of, but at the same time, if you misprice a fixed project, and especially if it's one where the scope isn't really clear, because the thing with fixed projects is I would say absolutely do them if the scope is clear. If you sense that the scope is going to change on the go, or that it's not 100% clear, there's an opportunity cost in taking a fixed project, which might come back at you. But again, if you do it, just keep that extra buffer. And I don't have anything against like fixed projects. It's just that it takes a little bit more. You need to be more articulated when it comes to the scope. And also another thing about the fixed project, which I don't necessarily like, but there's a way to overcome it, and I'm going to discuss it in a moment, is the fact that you're starting a new relationship with a client who you don't know, and you're not necessarily like acknowledging how you're going to work with them. Are they a good client or they're a bad client? I mean, I had some clients which sounded great in the initial discovery calls, and then after that, turns out they're not so great to work with. And there's all sorts of things that can go wrong in that realm. And one of the ways that I actually avoid having issues is that I would do maybe like a small trial, if you wish, and I'm not doing any free trials, just to be clear. It's gonna be a paid trial where basically we work maybe for 1 or 2 weeks together, see if there is a potential for a long-term win-win situation. And if that is the case, we can go fixed project, we can go with long-term commitments, or anything in between with the hourly. So I would say it really depends on the type of client that you're dealing with. And there's nothing wrong with mixing these up. So say that you're having a part-time client, maybe it's 20 or 30 hours of work a week, and that gives you a steady income. And then you might take some fixed projects on the side or some hourly projects on the side. There's some clients that need maybe like between 1 and 5 hours a week of work. What are you gonna do? Like do a fixed project for like an entire year type of pricing? No, like hourly is just so convenient. You're not going to spend all that much time, and you have flexibility when it comes to to the pricing and the structure. So it's not like a big commitment you're doing compared to maybe like a 10K fixed project, or really depends. So overall, what you're trying to achieve and what is going to bring the best value to your client, and of course also yourself. So hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the very next one.